It's Wednesday, August 7th, and
Hump Day
will not disappoint. We've got training camp recap, a roster battle, contract updates, injury updates, and a formal rival decked out in Chiefs gear. So, let's stop wasting time and get going. On Monday, former Raiders coach Jon Gruden was spotted at Chiefs training camp. He was seen conversing with the coaching staff, potentially in an advising sort of role. The craziest part of this is that, well, it's Jon Gruden. He absolutely despised the Chiefs in both of his Raiders coaching stints, and to see him decked out in Chiefs gear and potentially helping the Chiefs, it's, I don't know, it's a little weird. but I do trust Andy Reid, and if he thinks it's a good idea, then it's a good idea. Just weird. The Chiefs' first preseason game is this Saturday on August 10th, and we did get some exciting news. Andy Reid himself said the Chiefs starters, including Mahomes, will play the entire first quarter against the Jaguars. Now, I imagine they will execute a single drive and sit, but I hope I am wrong. Either way, I am just excited for some Chiefs football. Speaking of preseason, while many people might not find it super important, I always like to pay attention to who's on the field at what times. For the majority of the players in the league, preseason is the only chance they're going to have to show viewers what they're capable of. The roster only has 53 guys on it, so many people get left out, which brings us to our next topic, and that's the roster battle going on at wide receiver. While we don't know how many wide receiver spots will be on the active roster yet, I think 6 to 7 spots would be an appropriate guess. Now, Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, these are the guarantees, but that still leaves 3 to 4 spots for the other guys. Knowing Andy Reid's preferences, he's definitely going to want guys who know the playbook and are willing to be versatile. Maybe even play a lot of special teams. This is where I would assume Mecole Hardman makes it, and Justin Watson. Both are veterans in the offense, and both have played a ton of special teams for the Chiefs in the past. The last 1 to 2 spots are kind of where it gets interesting. Nico Remigio and Justin Ross have both had very solid training camps this far, and both have remained healthy, which could be an important factor. Kadarius Toney, he's also had a very good training camp. He's been put in many different roles, and his rapport with Mahomes has grown. However, when an injury-prone player suffers an injury this early, once again, you always have to be concerned and wonder if it could be an issue during the season. Then there's Skyy Moore, Cornell Powell, Montrell Washington, and Phillip Brooks. While each of these guys have had a solid day or two, they're in the most danger of not making the active roster. Skyy Moore is the biggest name on this list. He's a guy who has played a lot throughout his short career for us, but he's never really been able to get comfortable and make consistent plays for the team. Either way, the upcoming preseason games should give us a better idea of who's going to separate from each of their respective packs. All I know is I want the best players on this team, so whoever that may be is fine by me. In contract news, Harrison Butker has officially signed a 4-year, $25.6 million extension with the Chiefs, making him the highest paid kicker. Controversial remarks aside, Butker has certainly earned this extension and was one of the biggest reasons we won a Super Bowl last season. He's consistently been incredible throughout his career. He has as much, if not more, leg talent than any other kicker in the league. This is a great extension, and I'm happy for Butker, and I'm happy that the team still has a reliable kicker that we can trust. In other contract news, we've also seen rumors of Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith extensions on the horizon, and man, please get this done, because this young core of linemen is incredible together, and I want them for the rest of Mahomes' career at least. Finally, a quick update on notable injuries for the Chiefs as we head into preseason week 1 weekend. Kadarius Toney, questionable with his ankle injury. Kelvin Joseph, questionable with a hamstring injury that he just recently suffered. Chris Jones, questionable with the shoulder injury. Wanya Morris, also questionable with the shoulder injury. Nick Bolton, questionable with the wrist injury. Justin Reed out with a quad issue. And Charles Omenihu out because of last year's knee injury. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for sticking around. Peace!